Okay, they finally arrived after a couple weeks to get them here. I've got my new lights to go in, headlights, tail lights. So let's get started. First of all, let's see what comes in the package. Just Okay, so first off, we can see that they're packaged really well. These are nicely packaged, stopped them getting banged around, damaged. Very nice quality, nice and thick plastic. It's also nice that it's got the sealing boot around here. Got the sealing boot around here, and it's got these clips. This is actually how like a professional light would be. Often they had these clips just to hold it together as the glue was drying. Gaskets on the lights, vent, but it doesn't just vent straight out so that water can get in. It's a really nice setup. I really like this setup here. Let's take a look at the brake lights. Again, really nice finish, nice plastic, and this is it feels heavy, you know, it's like it made out of the thick, good quality product. Again, the vent down at the bottom to stop it from leaking, and then here we've just got our light bulb's going to go onto here like our normal light, and then here we'll just stick in, this is our reverse light, so that goes in there. Let's get them installed. Okay, so how the system works is basically you just take the pigtail that's here, you plug it into where your light bulb would go in your socket, and then it uses the old sockets off of your old brake lights, and then you got to put in the one for the reverse light. The reverse light is just a normal bulb. I guess you could throw an LED in here if you want, but for the amount of times you use reverse, I don't care. So I'm just going to slide that in there. There we go. And then basically we just connect our two connectors and slide the light in here now. You can see the ballast I've got in here already for the LEDs. Now I'll just get this connected up. Oh, one thing too I like to do with these connectors, as you probably know by now, is I like this dielectric grease. So I put a lot of dielectric grease on all my connections. Anything that's outside and exposed to the weather. Okay, let's slide that together now. There we go. And we just slide that whole unit on here. Yeah, there we go, finished product. Let's move on to the other side, and then we're going to get the front done. Okay, so a few little changes I had to make. First off, I had to reuse my old sockets, so don't throw them out, because the connector here is different. So another thing I had to do is this connector right now, the way they've got it is pointing straight down. But once you, or this socket, but once you put the connector on here, then it's hanging down even further, and you can see the bottom of the light, and the bottom of this light fits flush with this. So it would not allow these to go in, these pins to go through, because it was holding it up off the bottom. So what I did is I turned it a little bit further past this, or I guess you could just go a little bit this way. Unfortunately, there's only one way it can go in, so it's actually got to bend these little clips a little bit. So once you bend them like up to here, then you can put the connector in through here. And what I do is I just sealed this up with a little bit of silicone, just sealed that up so that no water gets in. But that is kind of a little bit of a pain in the rear, that it's down like that. Of all things, you think they could make it point this way or up this way, but anyways, it is what it is. So I'm going to do that right now. Going to bend it, put it back right about here, and then seal it up, put the connector on. And also all these connectors, the headlight connector needs to be on the other side of this this front piece here. So they all got to be over there, and then the wires and everything, because this is very tight in here. You can't have wires that are holding your light out.